Yeah, man, people ask that question all the time, man. But look, I was born into this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bleed Berkeley and gold. I bleed DC. This is my home. This is my squad. Regardless of all the name changes and all that, man, it's Berkeley and gold for me. It's DC. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here, man. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Do it because you love it, not because it loves you. One beat, one sound, one heart, one love.
Welcome back, Redzone in the Lab podcast. It's me, it's Breeze. With Mayor, what's good, bro? How you feeling, man? How you feeling? Oh my goodness, bro. My goodness. I just experienced something, man, in this media life that I've never, ever experienced before. Oh my God, bro. Anyhow, let's get right into it, man, because we already lost time. Let's kind of start off with the Debo thing. Like, how you feel about the Debo thing, Breeze?
Man, I'm cool with it. You know, I said before that, you know, Debo was far from the top. I ain't gonna say far, but he wasn't at the top of my list. But considering what they gave up for him, being a fifth round pick, I'm cool with it. He's going into the last year of his contract, so if he doesn't perform well, it's easy to get. You know, his contract is up. We can just let him move on. Like, I'm cool with it. You know, and I think Debo's coming to the season with a lot to prove. So I'm excited. I think he fits the offense. You know, contrary to what a lot of people think. I'm ready to see him rock.
I mean, are you done now? You got DK requesting a trade. Kirk going to be released. Tyler Lockett going to be released. Godwin is going to be released. San Fran say they listening to any Ayuk offers. Who else is out there talking about? I mean, of course, all already free agents out there, but as far as Devontae Adams is out there now, which I think he's going back to the West Coast. Like, I ain't think he's dealing with it. Like any one of those guys are you interested in via trade or once free agency?
I don't see them making another trade for a receiver just because Adam Peters has made it clear he likes to build through the draft. So I don't see him giving up more draft picks to add to the same position, even though this is not the prettiest receiver class in the draft. I personally do not want DK Metcalf. I know he's high on a lot of people's lists. I'm cool on DK. I could potentially see a Devontae Adams thing, but I think he either ends up back in Green Bay or, like you said, on the West Coast. Christian Kirk is a little enticing, but I think he's more of a slot guy. And I think Debo, if we can continue to upgrade, Debo, you know, fills that role better than what he does, than Christian Kirk does. But to answer your question, no, I'm not. No, we're not done. I wouldn't be done. Like, even right now, like as of right now, Luke McCaffrey is your third receiver because you only have three of them. So like you have to continue to build and upgrade. I would like to upgrade. As we'll get into in a minute, you know, some of the guys that are pending free agents, you know, I do see a scenario where one or two of those guys come back, but you know, you're definitely not done though.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. What's up, Cuddy? How you feeling, man?
Yo.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. I wouldn't mind DK, but if you think about, like, Terry got to get extended, that's $30 million. Debo, of course, he might be either 17 and a half. Well, he's going to be 17 and a half a total, but is he going 5 against the cap or 17? It depends if they're going to do how they're going to do that bonus or whatever. And so in the Ayuk thing, I mean, coming off an injury, the 49ers, like, they just giving up. Like, they just I mean,
they got to pay Brock Purdy. So at this point, they looking around the league like, yo, help us. Like, we got them. But the problem is that they're going to have to get rid of a lot of their top tier weapons to pay Brock Purdy. And now he's going to be left with, you know, a lot of nothing on both sides of the ball to kind of work with. So it's a very interesting situation that San Fran is in.
Yeah, and it's the crazy thing because also Jetty York, he's like, he spent a lot of cash these last few years with nothing to show for it. So he's not willing to do that anymore. He's trying to get some of this cash back. So this is why they saying that everyone is available. So at this
I
point,
think they went for broke trying to follow that Rams mold. They
they
sold
tried to
out
get
for a
a bowl, but
championship,
they ain't get
yeah,
it.
and didn't. And
They
now
got
it's like,
nothing to account for.
right, now we got to pay the quarterback and get rid of all the weapons. So yeah, they in a tough spot, man.
Yeah, and Jetty, like, man, look, they trying to. So I mean, if I was, I hard reset, bro. Just pay it. Get rid of trade Purdy, trade CMC, trade Trent. Like you get some good picks for all them dudes, man. Nick Bosa, like just hard reset, you know, because I mean, man,
But it's hard to get to the end of that window with nothing to show for it, and then sell on everything. That's hard to do, and it's hard to sell your organization on too.
I mean, if it's coming from him,
I mean, yeah, you're right.
you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Yeah, Nick Westbrook is cool. I think that's a guy that's probably gonna make more sense for us. Vito, what's good? How you feeling, man?
Yo,
There we go. We got visual. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's good, man? AP left at the right time. Yeah, it's John Crash. That's the
you
risk
about
you
to go
take,
get some
though.
of his
Yeah,
friends
for
and bring them
sure.
back out here.
Yeah, for sure. And like Mayor said, that's the risk you take, man, when you trying to do that. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad
Nah,
at you
I
at
mean,
all. You know what I'm saying? But you just
a lot of
couldn't
us
bring it
thought
home.
Sean McVay was crazy for doing it in LA, but it worked.
It worked.
Yeah, they had to tear it apart shortly after, but they got the ring.
They got the ring.
So
that's what
you know what I mean?
matters.
Yeah.
That's what matters. All right, let's go through these lists, man. These are our free agents. Everybody that's in the chat was good. What's up, Alante? See you in the building. These are our free agents. We're gonna go through them and see who we want to bring back and who we don't. And I'm gonna try to keep up with the little tracker at the bottom. Those of you that are listening, comment, participate, and let us know how you feel.
You know.
Yep.
Hit that like button.
Yep, hit the like button for sure. My man Cuddy said
nobody.
Jesus Christ. We got to bring back somebody.
We got 28 pending free agents. We got to bring somebody back.
Sheesh. I think I might have left some people off, but we'll rock with it.
Yeah, I did a video like last week, so it's a lot, bro. Like it's like 27, 28.
Well, I got another slide, so this is what 4, 8, 12. I got 22. I think I'm missing a couple, but we're good. All right, let's start at the top, man. Derek Force.
Man, I said this in my video last week, man. I like Defoe as a person, but Defoe leaves a lot to be desired. Like the best version of Defoe we saw was with Cam Curl, and we haven't seen the same version of either of them since they got broken up via injury and then free agency. And then outside of that, at this point, Defoe is a glorified special teams player and like the third or fourth string safety, but he doesn't rank high enough on the special teams depth chart to be like, oh, we need to keep him for that either. You got Jeremy Reeves who does the exact same thing and plays the same position. Like Michael Walker, who we'll get into in a minute. Like Defoe, I think Defoe is just the odd man out. I like Defoe the person, but you know, if you like Belante said, if you can bring him back for depth and special teams, then you do. But I don't think he ranks high enough on that depth chart, like on that list of special teams, like strictly special teams players, to bring him back solely for that purpose. And he's not a DQ guy.
Hey, bro. Them people told me they were clamoring for Defoe all year. He was hurt. He got back. You know what I'm saying? He was inactive a few weeks. Coach's decision a few weeks. And they kept clamoring, put Defoe in. Defoe. I'm like, man, bro. It has to be something. Right? The coach is not putting them in for some reason, bro. But nah, you know, y'all want to see it. Man, he got out that joint. It was horrible.
Whiffing, taking terrible angle, getting beaten coverage, missed, like it was, you know what I mean? Like, and I like Defoe as a person, but just, you know, we talking about the athlete. So, you know.
I mean, we like all of them as people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, most of them.
Ron was a good person.
Yeah.
So that's a no for me, man. I don't want him back as
Yeah,
no
nah.
depth or nothing. Because if he comes back as depth, they're gonna be clamoring for him. And I ain't.
I mean, the only problem with bringing someone back for depth purposes is that you imagine at some point they might have to play. And based on what we've seen Derek Forrest do as a safety outside of his second year, when him and Cam Curl were both back there starting, he just flat out hasn't been that good. Like he hasn't. He's strong, he's fast, he hits hard. So you can get the ooh moments and all that kind of stuff. But just, if you can upgrade, I think you gotta upgrade.
Yeah. Get him up out of here. All right, so no to default. All right, let's see. Oh, hold on. I was looking at something. Hold on, let me see. What's up, CJ from Orlando? Rudy say Noah
Sure.
Brown. If that I don't know. We're gonna talk about that. Noah Brown, none on this list. Walker and Bate. No, Walker. We're gonna get to that. Special teams. Yes, I'll take the death for special teams. Default. Ever seen an undercut over? Oh my God, it's that dude, man.
That was a terrible play.
DT says Noah. Move on from Force. Yep. Default possibly acting like great. Oh, wait a minute. Cuddy, relax. Relax, Cuddy. Relax.
Man.
Ever since the undercut overrun, I'm out on default. He not smart or beater, I guess.
Play.
Chin is a must resign. All right, look, listen, people. Let's try to stay with the list. Let's go too far to the list. We started from the top and we going down. All right.
We gonna get
John Bates. John Bates, Breeze. Yes or no? Chat John Bates, yes.
I want to say yes, but I feel like in a perfect world, Ben Sinnott is a more athletic version of what John Bates does. I don't think you need two of those players, but I think what you do with John Bates depends very heavily on if you can re-sign Zach Ertz. If you bring Zach Ertz back plus Ben Sinnott, I don't think you bring back John Bates. If Ertz retires or you don't re-sign him, then I think you bring back. Then I think you may see a scenario in which John Bates comes back, because then you don't have any depth or veteran leadership in that tight end room.
So you saying yes with John Bates?
Yes with an asterisk.
Yes with an asterisk. All right. Let's see what the chat say. I see some yeses. Need blocking tight end. I like Bates. Bates doesn't cry for the ball. Bates a commander. Let Bates go. 50-50. What's up, Radar? Kim says yes to Bates. Sinnott can do more. Yes, but not right now. We need a mandatory blocking tight end. Ertz will be back. I'm letting John Bates walk. Come on, Belante. Yank off Bates. Yes on Bates. Like I'm not like. I think Bates is a commander for life. I think he's just one of those dudes that's just going to be around, bro, for life.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I don't. If Ertz comes back, I don't think they go tight end. I don't think they upgrade. I don't think they look to fill that position. I think they go into camp with five of them. Right? You got Ertz, you got Bates, you got Sinnott, you have Yankoff, and you got not Coleman. I'm about to say Coleman. What's the kid name? The tall kid that's been there for a few years.
Cole Turner.
Cole Turner.
I think he's a free agent too.
No, they re-signed on the futures contract.
Oh, the futures. Yeah.
So,
Kaz Allen and all.
Yeah. So I absolutely think John Bates is coming back. There you go. John Bates with the Astros, Breeze. There you go. Yep, that's Yankoff 41. Fullback Ben can handle what Bates do. Nah. I don't know, man. We'll see. Bates is tired. Yeah, he was with the Ravens for a minute. Mekhi Walker, bro. No. No. Every time, bro. No. Every time we went to the three linebacker look, he just looked like he know what he was doing out that joint, bro.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but when he came here last year, he came from Detroit, and most of us assumed he would be like a special teams guy for the most part. Now, I think some of his early playing time came from Jordan McGee and Dominic Hampton not being able to play.
Yep.
But I think Michael McHale, however you pronounce it, he played way too much for my liking. I think most of us thought he was meant to be more a special teams guy, and he got way too many defensive snaps and didn't do a whole lot with him, to me. So I think you could easily move on from him.
And bro, the crazy thing is he ain't really get a whole lot of those, but he still got too many. Bro, they couldn't wait to put McGee back out that drink, bro.
Yeah, like
Soon, soon,
as soon as he cleared, they was like, "Bro, get dressed now!" Like they could not wait to put him out there.
bro, I'm willing to go on a limb. I'm willing to go on a limb and say that Bates, I mean that Jamin Davis was only on the team as long as he was because of Jordan McGee being hurt.
Mm-hmm. I would agree.
Blante says, nah, no. Why did he was get snapped? Like, you remember McGee was hurt. McGee was hurt, Cuddy. He was hurt.
Yeah.
When he got back, they were still trying to ease him in. So, but after that, they put him back in, but then McGee got hurt again. So, yep, he's barbecue chicken. All right, let's go. Jeremy McNichols. And listen, let me say this too. This is not just for the 53. This is for like the 67 or whatever. Because I know we're gonna have a lot of undrafted free agent guys, some back end guys that we're gonna sign around June or whatever. So think about this as like 67 players, 67, 68, something like that. Some people were going to sign back. Some people were going to sign. Please don't look at them as if they're going to be full-time starters. We need depth. We need people on the roster. Go ahead, Bree.
I'm happy you said that because I was going to say with Jeremy McNichols, I think they definitely re-sign him, but I don't think he's on the 53-man roster next season.
Yeah, that's one.
I think they re-sign him. He goes into mini camp, training camp, all of that, and he's one of the last cuts in training camp. Hopefully upgrading the running back position, which we all know kind of needs to be. They got three guys that's more or less kind of the same kind of running back right now.
Yeah.
So I think McNichols is re-signed, but he does not make the 53-man roster next season.
That's what I think. I definitely think you're gonna hear him being signed. If it's not this weekend, then maybe the second wave of free agency or something like that. Yeah, Jay. I mean, just bring him back. Yeah, yep. Still, just bring him back. I wouldn't be mad. All right, Jeff Driscoll. What do you think, Breeze?
I think they move on. I think they move on. Yeah, they move on. They move on. I think they're gonna do whatever they can to bring back Marcus Mariota as your number 2, and I think they are. I think they are very intent on making Sam Hartman their third quarterback. Not that I want it to happen, but I think that's what they want to do. I think they like Sam Hartman a lot, and I think, if they do bring Jeff Driscoll back again, it'll be a training camp thing. But again, he was the third quarterback. He didn't dress all year, right? Maybe one game, maybe the Chicago game.
No, he dressed a lot. Remember,
well, he was the
Mariota was hurt. No, Mariota started off on injury reserve or pup or something. Remember?
Oh yeah. That's right. I'm sorry. Yeah.
And
then
he was just the emergency quarterback the rest of the year.
Yeah. And I forget that the emergency quarterback dresses now. So
yeah.
Pardon me on that. I misspoke. But yeah, I just don't think there's again with another asterisk. But I think if you can bring back Marcus Mariota, I think he's your backup quarterback. Jeff Driscoll, was great in the preseason, but I think they like Sam Hartman, softball pitch throwing self. So we'll see.
Well, he an accountant. DT crazy. Yes, the Jeff cheaper than the Marcus. Yes, the Murray doesn't come back. This is how I feel about it, right? Well, he said, "Be right back." Got it. Okay. All right, Valente. This is how I feel about it. I think we have, if Mariota comes back, I think we have the same room for all four of those guys.
All four.
Bro, I don't see it in Sam Hartman, but his PR people is golden. Right? Stay around Jaden. Wherever he's at, that's where you're at. That's how you're gonna stay on this team. Yeah. Right. So they cut him, I think, once or twice. He was able to sign back. They actually protecting him. He was actually on the 53 to start the year off because he was still a hot commodity. Remember, we had to bid for him. He was a little bidding war as undrafted. But then cut him a couple times. Ain't nobody claim him. And after the season, we was able to pick him back up. So I think we going with the same room. If Mariota, goes somewhere else, then it gets kind of tricky because I don't think they go Driscoll and Sam Hartman.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
Not
I
at
think they
all.
bring in another guy, but yes, and
I think you
Kim,
do
she
see
loves
like
her.
a older. I think you do get like an older veteran quarterback that gets released or something like that. That's not a top flight starter. If Mariota moves on and you bring him in to kind of be Jaden's guy, probably somebody that DQ or Cliff have some familiarity with. But yeah, I think the plan is to run it back with more or less the same room. Even though I don't think Driscoll gets re-signed. I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
Yeah, I'm gonna be surprised either way, to be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
Noah Brown. Now, so like this Noah Brown, I mean, the way the way Dan was talking was like his career might be we gonna pray for him. We hope the best and this and that. We know it has something to do with his kidney, so we don't know if it was cut, if it
Lacerated or something.
lacerated, if it dropped. Like we don't know. Like we don't know nothing. So
Right.
it's going to depend what we see. So if we don't hear nothing in the next couple of weeks or something about him, it's probably like a serious injury, or maybe we'll hear something. But if he's good to go, and remember, this is about 67 and not 53, I'll bring back Noah Brown.
Yeah. I think Noah Brown, outside of Debo now, Noah Brown might be the best blocker receiver that was on the roster last year. He definitely serves a purpose here. But he's not like a guy you need to bring back, though. And again, in the spirit of trying to upgrade the room, like Noah Brown could easily go from your number 2 receiver to your number 4 receiver this season, if all things go according to plan. So I think I'm going to jump ahead a little bit. Either Noah or Diami come back, one of those two. One of the Browns comes back, but they both serve different roles. So I'm not 100% sure. I don't think you bring both back, but I think you bring one of those two guys back. I think Debo fills a little bit of. He kind of does what both Noah Brown and Diami Brown do, like combined. As far as being in the slot, he is fast. He can run the screens and the jet sweeps like Diami did. He can block on the outside like Noah Brown did. So Debo kind of makes that a little cloudy for both of them, but I think it might actually be easier to bring Noah Brown back than Diami. If he's healthy and stuff.
Yeah. Out of all those wide receivers, he's the deep. What we going into now? So yeah, I'm good with Noah. I think everyone else. What's up, Poster King? Hope you had a good day at work. Cut it. Let's see. Cut it. Vito says no for Noah. Cut John. Extend Terry and Santi. Debo took the Army role. I hope Noah is okay. Hope B reporters ask about him. Slim was good. Big ups to the panel every time. I already put that, so you ain't gotta do it, Slim. So Diami, this is the only receiver I think that we're gonna have to. If we want him, we might get into a little bidding war, but I don't know what number that the Commanders are set at. I don't think Diami comes back because I think there are some wide receiver needy teams. The Patriots come to mind. The Panthers come to mind. That got some bread that might pay him $10-12 million. So as far as me wanting to bring him back is a yes. I would love for us to re-sign him, but I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think he's going to be with us.
I kind of agree. I just think it's a weak market, and like remember years back where we went out and paid Paul Richardson to be a number 2 receiver. It's fairly similar to that. Yeah, but that's kind of what's happening though. Like it's a weak market. Diami has a defined skill set. He's shown now that his hands seem to have improved. He's shown he can stretch. He's shown that he has a role in any offense. And we talk about guys like DK requesting a trade and Christian Kirk getting cut and Tay getting cut. Like those are guys that are all better than Diami Brown. So that may hurt his market a little bit. But if you're somebody that sees potential, maybe, I think most of us are past the point of potential because we've seen him for the last 4 years, even though I still like Diami. But somebody may see what he did in the playoffs and kind of what he did with Jaden and think they can replicate that and add to it. And if you think that, you may pay him more than what he's actually worth trying to bank on potential. But like I said, because we've seen him, I think we're all kind of past the point of potential. Like, okay, Diami can do this, but he can't do all of that. So if we can bring him back on a good number to do ABC and not have to worry about the rest of the alphabet, I'm cool with that. But if he wants to get paid like a number 2 receiver, we all know that that's not what Diami Brown is, at least as we've seen at this point.
Right. And I don't know what that number is for the Commanders. Like, what's that wide receiver for money? Because like, I'm not saying like the chat said bidding war is crazy. I'm not saying the Commanders going to be out that joint like picking up, hanging up. But they probably say, go out there, see what. Man, Max Crosby got $91 million guaranteed, bro. Go out there. So if the mock is telling him, if the Patriots say, look, we're giving you $7 million. Or let's go lower. Let's say the Patriots say we give you $3 million AAV or whatever, a low number, right? Command was like, all right, we willing to give you 4.5. And then the Patriots say we're gonna give you 6. Commander's like, all right, I'm good.
Cool, right.
Go ahead, I'm cool. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's gonna play out like that.
Yeah, and I think if it's close, so if I think Diami has enough comfort and
if it's close, I think he stays
with Jay. Yeah, so if it's say a team is offering 5.5 and the Commanders say all right 5, I think I could see Diami staying because that's a close enough number where it's like I'd rather just stay where I'm already been at, comfortable, a good young quarterback on a rookie deal. We can still build around it and go. I might be a number 2 receiver, but we might have a 3rd pick in the draft next year. Where we all know that we all assume that's not going to be the case here next year. We see the trend with this team. I think if that's the case, then Diami stays. But I think,
he might get in a situation like the Patriots and one of them teams that ain't got no number 2.
Right,
like, man, I'm going.
And again, there are teams that need there are teams that are receiver hungry. So like one of those teams, I can see them doing it. I just don't. I wouldn't.
Brown still, he's still young for sure. What's up, Mass Collect? I think it's your first time chopping it up. Appreciate you, man, for chopping it up with us. I don't have on the comment subscribe tonight, so everyone can comment. If you're not subscribed, please do. Don't forget to hit that like button. I heard it was stuck for a few people, so please check it out and let me know. Appreciate you, Mass. Continue to say he's cool to come back as depth, but I think he'll get more play elsewhere. I think that's where all of us are. Let him go make some money. He's not slicing that salary. Take a minimum wide receiver role or be gone. It's way too many free agent wide receivers to be pressed though. Cuddy, look, don't even try.
I don't think it's about being pressed though.
He's like, don't even try.
Like Debo can very easily take his role doing the screens and the jet sweeps and all the reverses and all of that. Debo, he got that. Right, but I don't think you want to use Debo as a guy that's going to stretch the field like Diami can, though.
Yeah, that's why I think they're the same player.
Right. So Diami has a role that Debo doesn't necessarily fill. Now you can make the argument, we can stretch the field with Terry. Okay, cool. If they bracket Terry up top, somebody else got to be able to do something on the other side of the field.
Yeah, we need somebody. So
Diami has a role where he can stretch the field. Where Debo takes part of his role, but not all of it. And obviously, if Debo is the only person who can do that, then they can ISO Debo and kind of play that a certain way defensively. If it's just him.
What's up, Alex? I think you commented before a while ago. Let's go, Command Hill the Redskins. Hail victory, Braves on the Warpath. Fight for ODC for sure. Let him go, bruh. The fumble sealed the deal for me.
I gotta let that go, man.
Around no, he's default. I feel how you feel about Diami Cuddy is how I feel about default. Stretch the field, Christian Kirk from the slot. Decode Diami back. Yeah, wow, man. All right. So I think we all. I don't think Diami is here, but I don't think it's because we don't want him. I think it's just because he's going to price out. Olamide Zacchaeus is a yes for me. He actually outproduced Diami. You know what I'm saying? He outproduced Diami, and he been with so many teams. I just think he's like, man, just be fair. I want to stay. Just be fair. And I think he's here with a shot to make the 53.
Now you want to talk about somebody whose role Debo Samuels took. I think Diami takes more of OZ's role. I mean, Debo takes more of OZ's role than he does Diami. as far as, you know, running the crosses, running the snag routes, running the screens, which OZ did. You know what I mean? I think Debo takes more of that away from OZ. But again, you don't want Debo being the only person who can do that.
Right.
I'm perfectly fine with moving on from OZ. I'm cool. I'm cool on him. I mean, he's a relatively small receiver. I've spoken on OTH as far as saying, like, with his size and the quarterback as accurate as Jaden, he can kind of fit in the areas where somebody like a DK Metcalf can't. But I think you can find somebody younger, cheaper, or better to do what OZ does. You know what I mean? Maybe not cheaper because he's kind of, you know, but definitely younger or better.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, of course, he's not as good as Debo. Of course, he can't do the whole running back thing. The jet sweeps, different types of stuff like that. They tried it a few times, but Debo is just more fluid at it. But you need someone on the team because we know Debo, even though Debo haven't missed a lot of games, but he does miss series in a row. You know what I'm saying? So you want to have someone out there that can still kind of be able to do some of the stuff that he does.
Yeah, but OZ is another guy I can see you bringing back for camp bodies, for the camp roster, and letting them compete. I just think he has much more of an uphill battle based on what he did last year, because his usage is not going to be the same.
Yeah, who are you talking about, South? Olamide ain't no Christian Kirk. I think Oz is a year. Good. What do you think? Goodbye, Oz. Come on, man. Yeah, he could basically do both their roles. Kim thinking about it. Wasn't a screen merchant like Diami. Oz would take Crowder's spot. Crowder. I think I missed. No, I didn't. Should have.
Nah, he on there.
We need to talk about this next guy because I ain't trying to make nobody mad, bro. Let's just skip that one.
We have? I mean,
there's no way, bro. It's not, bro. It is no way.
Can I just say one thing? Just say one thing.
Hold up.
All right. Okay. With BSJ. BSJ.
Look what he said, yeah.
BSJ is not as bad. It's not as bad as we would all lead people to believe. However, he got to go. We saw he wasn't even the worst corner on the roster last year. There were two dudes at least that I can say were worse than BSJ. That being said, he still got to go, but he not as bad as people make him out to be. That's all I wanted to say. You can come back now. You can come back now, dude. Oh, man. I didn't say he was good. I didn't say he was good. Don't mistake what I said to say that BSJ was good. I said he's not as bad. Like, some people will lead you to believe that he's the worst corner in football. He wasn't even the worst corner on the roster last year.
Yeah, I say bye-bye to Breeze.
Y'all vote me off the island. I got immunity, man. I'm not going. I got immunity. Y'all can't vote me off the island.
What's up, Tim, buddy? How you doing? I was throwing Adam Peters off myself. Y'all gotta be easy, man. Y'all gotta be easy, man. What's up, Commander Field? Appreciate you for chopping it up with. I think this is your first time too, man. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, thank you, Vito. Let's move on. Noah is a yes for me. Noah is a yes for me.
Yeah.
Look at stop off the top rope. Wait a minute. Oh man. Noah is a yes. Noah Igbo is a next for me for sure. He played that position really well this year. It's hard to play that position. He played really well, man. So he's a yes for me for sure.
The only way Noah only way Noah Igmonogany doesn't come back is if somebody wants to pay him like second tier cornerback money to go play elsewhere. But otherwise, I ain't even beige. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm the same color as the football. Like, what are we? I'm not bad. Wait a minute. You know what? That's crazy.
They'll say he fell asleep at work and heard BSJ.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy. I am the same color as this football. Y'all
It's gonna be
insane,
January
man.
6th at Commander's Park.
Oh, they about to get the page shut down.
Oh man.
About to get the page
Thank
shut
you,
down.
Kim. Igbo, yes. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim.
Oh, my
Pivot.
goodness.
Pivot. Oh my gosh. Igbo,
Oh
yes.
goodness. Yes, Igbo, man.
Nico, they
Igbo,
wildin', Nico. They wildin', Nico.
Igbo, yes.
Igbo's a yes.
Uh,
Let's move on.
whether, yeah, man. Yeah.
Jameson
Igbo,
Crowder
yes,
is
man.
bro. So look,
Nah,
this is the thing about Jameson Crowder. I had to apologize to him, right? I had to apologize. But y'all just don't understand. If you wasn't at camp, what we saw at camp, bro. Like what we saw
you will
at
not let
camp,
that go.
I will not,
let
bro.
that go.
Yeah. He's drinking water after every rep. I mean, every single rep. He's drinking water. He's stretching his hammies. He got the rubber bands on during the rep, right? He's not even running the rep consistent. Like he's skipping like 2 times because he's stretching. That's probably why they had him on IR all that time. He probably wasn't really hurt. Because they know he only could play like 6 games, bro.
He was on a pitch count.
Right. So James Crowder is a no for me, man.
Nah, I'm good on Crowder. Thank you for your service as both a Redskin and a Commander.
Yes.
But yeah, he can go on, man.
Yeah.
He good.
I'm done with him. Oh no, he can't do that. I mean, he was learning the position too, because remember he was a boundary corner when he was drafted.
Summer still was getting barbecued last year, early last year too.
Yeah, they both were. Yeah, everybody was. All of us. All the whole team.
Yeah.
Michael Dieter.
They can move. I mean, Camp Body maybe, but I don't think he's on the 53 next year.
Yeah, I think he comes back, depending on how they move in the draft and free agency. Man, look, man, you saw the drop off when he came in, but he did okay, right? He wasn't horrible, but at the same time, you could see the line didn't have no cohesiveness when he was in there. I mean, he's a backup. I mean, what you expect?
Yeah, and who was it? I believe it was it Jalen Carter was like smoking him off the ball.
Yeah. I mean, he was
like
smoking
killing him off the ball. Yeah, but I mean, it was bad with Dieter.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna rehash, man. I'm not gonna rehash, man.
Michael Jones. Oh man. All right, let's get to the next set. Back at the top, Corn Lucas. What he 32 now? I think 32.
He might be older than that. But I think if you truly want to upgrade the line, I think you move on from Cornelius Lucas. Because I don't think Corn is just a camp body. I think at his age, you have other players who can. He's the swing tackle, so he definitely serves a purpose, and he's not bad when he plays. But I mean, Andrew Wiley can swing.
You say 34. Sheesh.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He was older than that. I knew he was older. I felt like he was older than that. But I mean, Andrew Wiley can move around. Brandon Coleman can move around. Maybe you can go find somebody else that's younger. But I don't think you rely on a 34-year-old swing tackle. I don't know if he's 34 now, if he'll be 34 during the season, or both. But yeah. I
don't know, man. I think for the 67, for familiarity, if you're gonna have a few young guys coming in or some vets coming, he could be a good, person in the classroom. But he's 34, man. If they do bring him back, he ain't gonna cost nothing, and he's probably just something to do. Because I know he ain't out there like them. Like he ain't practicing every day, or he ain't doing every rep. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
I'm sure he's not asking for a whole bunch of money to come back if he wants to keep playing. I mean, at this point, he's like, I'll either be in DC or move on. Like,
maybe he'll be a coach or something. Davis on the list.
He's a free agent, so that's why.
Bro, let's recap real quick because y'all blowing me. Let's recap. Bro. Everyone that you see are our free agents, not who we want to bring back. But this is the list. I think I missed it too, but I don't know who. But this is the list, man. We need Lucas for death. We can skip the best guy to bring him back for scout team. Oh my gosh. He ain't coaching nothing but competitive. Come on, man. Yeah, it's done, DT. Y'all gotta be easy, bro. Like Corn wasn't bad. Like, don't forget, Corn was out there like the first 6 games before he got hurt out there with Brandon. Splitting time, remember?
Yeah.
Skip the guy.
Like Corn, if Corn was 27, it's a different conversation. I just think that him being 34, I think you can move on from him.
Oh my god. Kim asked Cuddy where he was. He said, I'm a rich woman's love.
And a poor woman dream.
Let's hurry up. We got to finish this joke. Zach Ertz.
I mean,
I think he comes back. But do you want him back?
On a 1-year deal?
Oh yeah, he's
I think
1
you
year.
give Zach Ertz one more. Yeah, you give him a 1-year deal, let him come back because like Zach Ertz can still catch the football at a very high rate. Yeah, his YAC is cooked. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He really never had it either. So
yeah, I mean, when he was young, he could break like a tackle, but he was never like Jordan Reed or nothing like that. But like if you need 13 yards, you want to throw it to Zach Ertz, you better make sure he run 14 because he's not going to get you anything after the catch.
Right.
But I mean, it's obvious, it's clear that like Jaden Daniels was comfortable with him. He is Jaden's safety blanket outside of like Austin Eckler and obviously Terry. I think if Zach Ertz wants to come back, give him a 1-year deal. Let him run it back one more year. After that year, after this season, yeah, like Belante said, 1 year max. After this season, move on. But
he said he cost him 5 touchdowns falling at the one. I mean, Terry did too. Terry fell a few times.
I'm about to say Terry probably lead the league in touchdowns left on the field.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm cool. Yeah, I want Zach Ertz. That's like I said earlier. I think the tight end room is the same. I'm not. You want to do the next person?
No comment.
No comment. All right.
I mean, no. The only comment is he gone. He got to go. Pack his bag. I got a suitcase he can borrow if he can't find one. He got to go. He got
horrible. So Dante Fowler for me, I think I want him as a rotational piece, not an every down player. He's horrible at the run. I mean, let's be honest. It's not like he's not like a superb pass rusher, but I think if you take away those run snaps and give him more just singular opportunities to rush the passer, I think he'll be more productive at doing it. So I definitely want him back, but I just don't want him starting. I want him as a specialist.
Yeah, I mean, I agree 100%. I think Dante Fowler, especially at this point in his career, is a situational pass rusher at best. And he's best when used that way. I think because of his sack output this season, he may look to try to get one last decent sized deal. I just like as a every down defensive end, I just don't think that's what he is. He's at his best for both him and the team he plays for, being a situational pass rusher and just going to get the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So if he agrees to do that and be in that role, yeah, bring him back on a deal that makes sense. But otherwise, let him go find the deal he's looking for.
That's where I'm at. Belante said he's good off Fowler. Should never wear 24 again. 50-50 on foul. I think he's too small in the run game for sure, no doubt. But as a pass rusher, I think they can find some packages for him.
Yeah, for sure.
Fowler's a sack merchant. He can't stop the run. Nobody has success in that number since champ. Oh, let me see. Who else wore 24? Did Gibby wear 24? Yeah, I mean, Gibby had a little success.
He had success as a rookie. He just got worse every year after that.
Yeah, he got worse.
It's been like a bunch of Bakari Rambo wore 24.
Oh gosh.
Let me see. It's been a few. I mean, nobody worth a damn has worn it for real since champ. Michael Davis wore it.
I can't think of it.
Sean Springs. Sean Springs wore 24.
Yeah.
He about the only other one that was halfway decent to wear it.
Tress Way is a yes. He'd be a commander for life. He probably get like a 5-year deal.
I think Tress like 35.
Oh, Norman did. No, did Norman have 24 with us too?
Oh yeah, Norman did was 24.
Yeah, he did have 24. Yeah. I mean, he had success in the first year, and he got worse every year too. So
Yeah. Dominant pass rushers don't grow on trees. Like Max Crosby's and Bosa brothers, they don't grow on trees. But Myles Garrett's, but like what Dante Fowler does, just situationally, you can find a lot of people to do that. I feel like.
yeah, for sure. What's up, Lucci? Look, I agree, man. I think this might be your first time commenting, so we appreciate you, man. Continue to come back, chop it up with us. Subscribe, like if you're not. Yeah, lockdown corner
202, you
24.
definitely from the city.
Sean was the only one, and Norman. Yeah, Norman had a good year. 1 year, the first year.
He had a good year. Yeah, he had a good first year.
I think we all can agree with Tress Way. I think he comes back. Because look, Tress had some beauties last year. It wasn't a lot, but when he was called out there, he had some beauties. So
I mean, he went what 3 weeks without punting, right? At one point,
I think
but
it was longer than that. It was a long
but
time.
I mean, yeah, he's a punter, so punters can play with as they kind of age. Punters, good kickers are allowed to just kind of age out of football. And Tress is good enough that I think you allow him to age out. Anytime Tress hasn't been good, it was either when he had a bad long snapper like Cheeseman, or when he was trying to play hurt. And obviously being a punter, you need your technique got to be right and everything has to be working. So
yes, I don't know, Cuddy. You gotta check that for me. I can't think of him right now. Trust me, working overtime for years. Yeah, trust me. No, no.
not to mention Tress Way is older.
Bro, what happened to bro? I like for 12 weeks, I didn't know what Clean and Furrow was supposed to be doing, bro. Maybe he shouldn't have wore 99. Like, I didn't even know. Bro, I didn't know if he was hurt, if he was in that. Like, I didn't know. And that one sack he got was because of Deron Payne pushed this guy towards him.
Yeah,
I remember that one sack because it was like week 1 or 2, something like that.
And he played almost every game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know he started a handful of them. Yeah, I know he started a handful of games, but they had a rotation. But yeah, I mean, he just wasn't. Cleveland Farrell wasn't.
Man, he ain't do nothing, bro.
That good. He wasn't good.
I don't want him back.
I think you can move over from Cleveland Farrell.
KJ Osborne, I think maybe they'll bring him back for depth. Probably, I don't know. Whatever.
I mean, if you bring KJ Osborne was released by the Patriots, signed by the.
I know he's from the 757. I know. So maybe that's the reason why they bring him back for camp or something.
Farrell?
Yeah, Farrell from 757.
I mean, but I mean, KJ Osborne didn't I think he dressed for one game and might have recorded one stat, like literally.
That was a
one
penalty.
Stat.
That was a penalty.
Like a holding call or something.
Yeah, he got a holding call, penalty or something.
So he dressed for one game, and
he said Farrell from 804. One of them. He said camel body. Oh man, Jeremy Chin. I think this is going to be the big deal guy that we bring back for multiple years if they sign him, maybe 3-year deal or something like that. Jeremy Chin.
I agree. I think he did have some inconsistent moments, where he just kind of most of that was looking to blow somebody up, or maybe a couple times we had his eyes in the backfield. I've said before, like he was meant to be an upgrade over Cam Curl, and there were times when he looked like a great upgrade over him, and there were times like, well, damn, Cam Curl could have did that, like, and he kind of just balanced out to be, slightly better than Cam Curl, I think, totality. But yeah, I mean, clean up some of his coverage issues and missed tackles. The missed tackles wasn't a bad angle thing like you had with Defoe. It was just him flying downhill trying to blow somebody up and just missing.
Yeah, that's Saquon. I don't know what they was tripping on. They took a dive, like they got paid for that jump. All three, that jump was horrible.
Yeah, he was just like that was like a video game run.
That was crazy.
But
what's up, Merle? Where you been at, man? I ain't seen you in a while, Merle.
Merle, you related to Miles? Tell him come on to the city. Yeah, but I think we've been trying to fix safety for a very, very, very long time. Had a little stopgap with Cam Curl for a minute. But yeah, I think that's just a hard position to fix. I think most safeties kind of depend on the defense that they play in. Yeah, I think you bring Chin back.
Yeah, I think he comes back. Um,
Unless he's looking for like a
see what it's
crazy,
like.
stupid deal.
Yeah, then we move on. Marcus Mariota. If he has an opportunity to be a stopgap somewhere, I think he goes. But I don't think
I
he
agree.
goes nowhere where he is going to be the backup.
Back up.
To be
Yeah.
backup duties, I think he stays here.
Yeah. For him to go someplace else to be a backup, he would have to get like what we paid Brissett a couple years ago. He got paid. He was like the highest paid backup, one of the highest paid backups in the league. Which I just don't think anybody would give him. Like you said, if he gets the opportunity to be a stopgap starter somewhere, I definitely think he takes that. But I think he's very comfortable and very happy in his role here. Being a mentor and a backup to Jaden, and being in this offense, and the times that he had to play, he played very well. So I think that also bodes well for him. It wasn't like he didn't have to play. We saw him play, and he was good when he had to.
Yep. Bobby Wagner. What you think? And if y'all noticed I missed anybody, put it in the chat because I think I missed a couple people.
Yeah. Hold on. I think I had a list on my phone. Matter of fact.
All right, bet I could go Bobby. I don't know, man. I think somebody said that he did graduate. He did finish his program
from Howard.
Yeah. His buddy Pete Carroll is on the West Coast. That's where he lives. That's where his family is. So I wouldn't be surprised. I think that's the only place I can see him going other than us. But I also can see Jaden getting on his nerves and making them, begging them or whatever to come back.
I think Bobby loves DQ though.
Yeah.
And I think he's,
I think he loves
Howard
Jaden
connection, and loves Jaden, and like I think Bobby wants to finish his career out here. So again, I think it's like a 1-year deal situation. You let him do that 1 year, but I think you have to go look for his replacement this year though. Don't wait till he's gone and then try to find his replacement. Some of the names you missed, both the kickers are pending.
Well, I'm drafting the kicker.
C-Rod is pending.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
That's his 4th year.
Oh, he was.
That was his 4th year.
He was like a 7th round pick. I think they only got 3 years. I think.
No, 4. Everybody 4? Outside of the first get 4. Right.
Double check that because I think
because he was the 5th round pick or 6th. Maybe they was like he be one of them or something.
Yeah, I thought he was a pending free agent.
But either way, that was last year, so this is on his 2nd year.
No, let me see.
Yeah, we had EB and Ron last year. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. That was 2 years. So, well, this would be his 3rd year. So either way,
no, he pending
for the upcoming year.
Oh, because they cut him. Remember, they cut him.
Ah, that's right. And he didn't get picked up. That's right.
Right. He's not on his rookie deal no more.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. My mouse keep going on. That's right.
So his rookie deal would have kept him through 2026, but they cut him. So he was no longer on his rookie deal.
Yeah, I would love Greenlaw. I think they said the rumors that the 49ers offered him $10 million for 1 year. Yeah, I call Hufang, I call him Jumanji. Like I would love to have Jumanji here. And I think Lucci was if Emiori there for sure. Like young and nice. But yeah, man, that's it. Listen, next week, man, we're gonna be out here. We're gonna be out here crazy, y'all. Like tap in with us next week, man. We're gonna be out here crazy 2, maybe 3 times a day all next week from Monday to Saturday. So tap in with us. If any of y'all want some airtime, some screen time, like my man South called, if you want to be on TV, just send me a DM, man. Send us a DM. Let us know, man. Yeah, I'm cool with Temu Palamalu. I'm cool with it.
Funny. I'm mad that someone that could be a real name, bro.
I'm cool with it.
Temu Palamalu sound like a real name. That's funny.
Yeah, for sure. Tomorrow we got Mitch Tischler. We got Lake Lewis on Friday. I'm gonna drop something on Saturday about the HBCU combine, some of their prospects. I talk with Bill Curl, HBCU director of scouting. Probably drop that Saturday. Might do some Sunday, and then if news drop, of course we'll do some shows. We'll do some emergency pods if some stuff happens. But yeah, outside of that, Monday we're gonna be rocking, man. Twice Monday, twice Tuesday, twice Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Like we're gonna be rocking all next week, man, because I think it's gonna be a whole lot of stuff popping. So tap in with us, share, like, comment, all the above. And Breeze too. Go ahead, tell them what you got going on, Breeze.
Yeah, man, cooling up with Coach Breeze on YouTube. I think most of y'all follow me on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Got some stuff coming up, some stuff already recorded. I'm trying to edit and get ready. The drop. Game day drip don't stop. You see my new piece for the 2025 season.
Yes,
man. I'm always loading up. Do something, send you a couple things too. Before I go, I gotta do this. Shout out Arabia, all 32 NFL, all 32 NFL.
Yep.
Love you, praying for you. Hope everything is going well with your recovery. Get well soon. And yeah.
Yes, sir. Yep. Monday's the legal time of prayer. It starts at 12 o'clock. Monday, 12 o'clock. The new league year starts the 12th, Wednesday at 4 o'clock. And remember, it's been funny these last few years. If you see somebody they got signed and they agreed on Monday, Tuesday, don't get excited, but keep it like at 85 until the team posts it during the actual league year. Because some people have reneged these last few years. So we even had one. Max JD did it when he went to Buffalo. He reneged and he got back onto it. Belante, you gonna come on, Belante? You said one day on the season, then you said in the playoffs, and here we go. Let's see what Belante gonna do. But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all. We about to get out of here, man. Your time is very valuable for you to spend it with us. We absolutely appreciate it. Remember, do it because you love it, not because it loves you. One beat, one sound, one heart, one love.